This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. Thai National Police are asking all expats to report any past incident of fraud or scamming by a Frenchman recently caught hiding out in a Bangkok condo. 100 million baht is the estimated take that was enjoyed by 58-year-old Mr.Herve Christian Robert Leonard, who'd recently dyed his hair black and moved from address to address in an attempt to evade justice. He'd paid bail to avoid detention at numerous court cases, but then simply never turned up on the court dates. Reportedly here on a massive overstay and now shipped to Nong Prue police station in Pattaya, the area where his crimes are alleged to have been committed. This then is the largest expat scam for years, according to Police Lt-General Hakparn. He held a press conference yesterday to outline the crimes that the Frenchman faces and to vehemently deny any social relationship between himself or other high-ranking police, with whom Leonard had taken selfies, only to persuade his marks that he was well connected and a fixer. In several instances, he'd used photographs of himself and Police Lt-General Hakparn, along with others, to dissuade disgruntled clients from attempting to file complaints regarding fraud and extortion that's said to have been based around promising to fix legal matters and issue matters for some people such as French, Belgian, Australian and other nationalities, and in some cases to have faked claims that people he met were either living or working illegally. The fixer, without any real fix, never passed the cash he received on to his non-existent hiso contacts, leading him and his family to a high life and leaving many broke. To the extent that in some cases he's alleged to have defrauded people out of motor vehicles and even their own homes. Fabulous 103 FM reported on the man's activity months ago, and the investigation has been ongoing for at least 4 months, as police discovered that Herve Leonard had at one time been a volunteer tourist policeman here in the city, garnering a reputation as a trustworthy go-to man, a Mr. Fix-It. He's also originally offered what appeared to have been a legitimate visa service, but even that service turned sour as many paid, handed over their passports, only to find themselves on illegal overstays, as he simply didn't do the job. Police Lt-General Hakparn went on to clarify that a full investigation into any officers who may have colluded with him, together with any immigration officials, will be carried out in the near future. The victims, mainly French, finally came forward with complaints and were represented at yesterday's conference, seeing a police attaché to the French embassy applaud the work of the Thai police. Proof was presented to show that Mr.Herve Christian Robert Leonard had a history of being arrested for fraud numerous times, only for him to finally go into hiding as he became more concerned about his 2.5-year overstay, and knowing that attempting to register would set off red flags in the police system. In fact, he's said to have moved from home to home every 3 to 4 weeks as authorities began to close in. A French embassy official flown in from France, after following up on the case with former clients there, told the media that he was more than satisfied with the investigation here. Initially, even the French too had believed the lies that Leonard was involved with high-ranking police, who were offering him protection. They're now satisfied that this was all part of the con. Hakparn told the press he fully expects Leonard to get a life sentence if found guilty. Now the search is on for other expats who were taken in by Mr. Herve Leonard, and reports can be made to Nong Prue police station. As we reported months ago, Leonard was coy enough to arrange payments to him through bank accounts held by family members, including his children, but daft enough not to realise that bank transfers are recorded. In Pattaya there are 2 types of so-called tourist police, and it's important to outline that Leonard was, for a while, a member of the tourist police volunteers, who at the time had very little in the way of checks done, something we've been told that has now been amended. He was not a member of the foreign police volunteers, who were screened, vetted and trained. Outstanding warrants from as far back as 2021 remain open, and all refer to fraud, extortion with menaces, theft through fraud of property, working with others to commit fraud, and making threats of death, beatings, kidnap and more. A separate news bulletin with more detail will be on our website over the weekend. In other news, a Russian has been arrested for robbing fellow countrymen of cash and cryptocurrency, along with possession of firearms and robbery. The cases are not connected. 6 Thai checkpoint policemen accused of extorting 27,000 baht from a Taiwanese tourist in the capital have now been officially charged with accepting bribes. Ranking from captain to sergeant, the officers have already been removed from their normal duties as investigations progress. All 6 deny the accusations. But it's now been revealed that CCTV has been found that does corroborate the woman's tale. If found guilty, the cops face up to 20 years in prison. However, 5 is more likely. Good news for drivers. Thailand's Fuel Fund Executive Committee has cut. The price for diesel used by trucks will be cut by half a baht a litre, furthering the plans to keep retail prices down around the country, which relies on transportation. Where business relies on transportation, the existing subsidies via cuts in taxes will remain in place too, at least until the end of May. Meanwhile at home, and from Monday, the new passport office in Central Pattaya Mall opens on the 4th floor for Thais. The Monday to Friday operation runs from 9 through to 5 and promises a speedy turnaround. The office will also provide legalisation of documents, which may or may not extend to documents needed to be approved after translation for weddings and similar official business. That information is yet to be confirmed by the Department of Consular Affairs. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 28 degrees, dropping down to 21, an overcast day with a good chance of rain at some point, something that will be welcomed by gardeners after months of arid weather. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.